guys, Ashlyn here from Minister for Happiness, and welcome to this week's story time. Let me start by saying Happy Easter to you all, and as always, every week the purpose of the story is to impart a little life lesson that we can take on board and apply in our days, weeks and life ahead. And maybe not only will it inspire us, but then our actions because of the story will inspire others around us. And this is really a time to test that theory, because we are living through a very different phase of our lives now. For everybody, a very different time in history. And being together maybe in spaces where we're not getting as much time away from each other or as much space as we like, I think it's really important to start practicing anything that we can that's going to help improve our relationships and our own mindset. So this week's story is about a 70-year-old college student named Rose, and I'm going to read you the story. The first day of school, our professor introduced himself and challenged us to get to know someone we didn't already know. I stood up to look around when a gentle hand touched my shoulder. I turned around to find a wrinkled little old lady beaming a smile up at me. She said, "Hi handsome, my name is Rose. I'm 87 years old. Can I give you a hug?" I laughed and enthusiastically responded, "Of course you may." And she gave me a giant squeeze. "Why are you in college at such a young, innocent age?" I asked. She jokingly replied, "I'm here to meet a rich husband, get married and have a couple of kids." "No, seriously though," I asked. I was curious what may have motivated her to be taking on this challenge at this age of her life. She responded, "I always dreamed of having a college education, and now I'm getting one. Simple as that." After class, we walked to the Student Union building and shared a chocolate milkshake. We became instant friends. Each day for the next 3 months, we would leave class together and talk non-stop. I was always mesmerised by the wisdom and experience of this lady. Over the course of the year, Rose became a campus icon, and she easily made friends wherever she went. She loved to dress up, and she revelled in the attention that was bestowed upon her from other students. She was living it up. At the end of the semester, we invited Rose to speak at our football banquet. I'll never forget what she taught us. She was introduced and stepped up on the podium. As she began to deliver her prepared speech, she dropped her 3x5 cards all over the floor. Frustrated and a little embarrassed, she leaned into the microphone and simply said, "I'm sorry I'm so jittery. I gave up beer for Lent and this whiskey is killing me. I'll never get my speech back in order, so I let you know just what I was going to say off the cuff." As we laughed, she cleared her throat and began. "We do not stop playing because we are old. We grow old because we stop playing. There are only 4 reasons to staying young, being happy and achieving success. You have to laugh and find humour every day. You've got to have a dream. When you lose your dreams, you die. We have so many people walking around who are dead and don't even know it. There is a huge difference between growing older and growing up. If you are 19 years old and you lie in bed for a full year and don't do one productive thing, you will turn 20 years old. If I am 87 years old and I stay in bed for a year and never do anything, I will turn 88 years old. Anybody can grow older. That doesn't take any talent or ability. The idea is to grow up by always finding opportunity to change. Have no regrets. The elderly usually don't have regrets about what they did, but rather the things they did not do. The only people who fear death are those with regrets." She concluded her speech by courageously singing the song "The Rose." She challenged each of us to study the lyrics and live them out in our daily lives. At the year's end, Rose finished the college degree she had begun all those years ago. 1 week after graduation, Rose passed away peacefully in her sleep. Over 2,000 college students attended her funeral in tribute to a wonderful woman who taught by example, and that it's never too late to be all you can possibly be. These words have been passed along in loving memory of Rose. Remember, growing older is mandatory, growing up is optional. We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. And I believe that is a beautiful story and a wonderful life lesson that we can all take and apply in the weeks, the days, the weeks, the months, and the rest of the years of our lives ahead. We're never too old to start something new. And definitely, growing old is part of life, but growing up is optional. And I think we should always keep our inner spark, our inner child alive. And especially at the moment, when you're in a situation where maybe you're living with a few family members and you need to give each other some space, maybe it's time for you to take up a new hobby or interest, maybe do a course online or something, and give each other some space and follow that passion or purpose. Because it's never too late, no matter where we are in lives or no matter what age we are. This gift of time now for some of us is an opportunity to take on those things and go back and study or read the book we've always wanted to read or learn guitar or something. And when it comes to living in close proximity with other people, it's about having fun with them as well, and look at your kids. If you have kids, they're free and they don't care what anybody thinks. They're having fun all the time. And maybe we all need to do that a little bit more now. Maybe we all need to be like Rose and be students in life until the day we leave this earth, because every day is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to be happy. So if you like this short story, please like and share it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. The story Sunday Storytime will be up every Sunday, and please like and share. And until next week, have a super Easter weekend. I hope you're all healthy and well and safe, and look after yourselves and each other. Till next week.